Bro, who was saying command economy, dude? He is starting to really make me mad.
Command economy. Command economy.
Bro, who was saying command economy, dude? Nah, I can't handle this. I can't handle this. I can't. Command economy. Oh. Wait, you can speak?
Yes, I'm the command economy bear.
Command economy? What's that?
Well, Tommy, a command economy is when the government, rather than the free market, determines what goods should be produced, how much will be produced, and the price of which the goods are offered for sale. Also, it determines the incomes and the investments.
That's amazing. But how does that solve the basic economic problem?
Well, Mr. Wu. In the command economy, production is decided by government agencies who decide the most socially efficient goods to produce. Government agencies also set prices or give consumers rations directly.
Mom, I'm doing a project. That's amazing. Wow, like, can you give me like examples of like the structure like around the world? Like, this is kind of confusing. I don't really understand. Like, can you please tell me like what?
Well, alright then. I'll give you two great examples of countries that have these types of economies. Cuba has a great economy. The government creates an essential economic plan in Cuba. The 5-year plan sets economic and societal goals for every sector and region of the country. The whole economy is controlled by the government. Supply and prices are regulated by the government instead of the market forces. North Korea has another great example of one of these. In the 1980s, it showed symptoms of failure. There were supply shortages, systemic inefficiencies, mechanical obsolescence, and infrastructural decay. By 1990, North Korea entered one of its worst phases of economy and almost collapsed. The country became heavily dependent on international aid to avoid widespread starvation in the mid-1990s.
Wow, I've never learned that before in my life. So can I get just one more example, please? Like,
Alright, Tommy, you're really starting to make me mad. I'll give you one more example. The Soviet Union. The Soviet command economy coordinates economic activity through the insurance of directives, by setting social and economic targets, and by instituting regulations. Soviet leaders decided on the state's overarching social and economic goals. In order to achieve these goals, Communist Party officials assumed control over all of the country's social and economic activities.
wow, thank you so much. But how does Catholic social teaching view the practice of command economy? And how does it relate to the universal destination of goods?
Well, slow down there, Tommy. Yeah, let me talk. Well, according to the Catechism of the Catholic Church, 2403, it states, the right to private property, acquired or received in a just way, does not do away with the original gift of the earth to the whole of mankind. The universal destination of goods remains primordial, even if the promotion of the common good requires respect for the right to private property and its exercise. Well, in the command economy, we pretty much help these people. Rather than the free market, we determine what goods should be produced, and after we do that, we give them back. See, all government agencies set prices or give them back directly.
Wow, but what do you think the Pope will say about this? Like, is this a big deal?
Pope John Paul wrote a book called Centesimus Annus, and in this book it states that, but this does not mean that the reasons adduced to safeguard private property or to affirm the right to possess the things necessary for one's personal development and the development of one's family, whatever the concrete form which the right may assume, are not still valid today. This is something which must be affirmed once more in the face of the changes we are witnessing in systems formerly dominated by collective ownership of the means of production, as well as in the face of the increasing instances of poverty, or more precisely, of hindrances to private ownership in many parts of the world, including those where systems predominate which are based on affirmation of the right to private property.